Hi Taurus, my name is Sansi and I'm going to be doing a Celtic cross for you this time. And I like channeled 5 pages. You know, this is how I do it the best, is just on my own time without the camera being on. I channeled all the cards. And I will also pull Learning with the Tarot, because I try not to learn the meanings because I do better on my own intuition. But I just recently got this deck, Learning with the Tarot, and so we will pull them as we go along for extra clarification and just to back up my own reading as well, okay? And just to give you extra words to go on and stuff. And for those of you that don't know how I do this, I've already done this. I ring the bells, all the bells, a different frequency. Oh, I didn't know that was under that. And so I like to do that. And then I'll do the tuning fork and just pray over the cards. And I always ask the angels to help. And I do it differently than anyone else that I know of. So I shuffle, I knock on the deck, I shuffle the cards, and I break them down into 3, and I take the bottom of the deck, which you got the 5 of Wands for the bottom of the deck, but we'll go over that in just a minute. And then I go through and I touch each card like this. And then when I go back a second time, I apologize, my cat's and dog is playing in the background. That's what that noise is. The second time I go through, I ask the angels to show me where in the deck for each card, and I just take a deep breath, and then I'll get in my mind's eye or just a feeling that it's lower, middle, or upper. And when I get close to that point, then I'll usually see like a 1, 2, 3 more cards like in my mind's eye. So that's how I do it. I have to feel the card. Like, I have to feel it. So that's how I do it. And I bought this Rider-Waite deck, oh my god, like 45 years ago or something. And my daughter was kidnapped, and the first night I went by the book. So I went by the book. I didn't get anything. I couldn't make heads or tails out of it. The second night I did the cards. I put the book aside and I went on my own intuition alone, and I found her within 2 hours. Had her back in 2 hours. This is after she's been missing for 10.5 months. 10.5 long months. But these cards, this is the deck. See, it's not laminated or anything. It's a very old deck. I also have them all upright. I like to have them all upright, and then if they turn upside down in the deck, and they will, and they did on your reading, this card right here. We'll go over that later. But it did turn upside down, and it does make sense to me. So anyway, I just want you to know how I did it and why this deck is so special to me, okay? All right, so let's just get started. And okay, so the bottom of the deck, I got the 5 of Wands, and what I channeled was, you have colorful characters around you. I just felt like, look at what all they're wearing, all different clothes and, different boots, shoes, like, but you're just kind of sparring there, right? So nothing too serious. Okay, so I wrote, you have colorful characters around you that are very opinionated in their own views on what you should do. But you just, you're just sparring. So it's all good. You're just sparring, and this is just an overall feeling over the whole read, okay? So it's not bad. You got plenty of friends, and they have plenty of their opinions. Okay? And then this is the significator on the Celtic cross. Okay? So this is your like overall feeling. And please keep looking at the card and see if you can get any other messages, because when I watch other like Virgo readings, I'm a Virgo, so I watch other Virgo readings. I don't watch any others hardly ever at all, unless, you know, something significant is going on in a loved one's life or whatever. And then I might watch, you know, one of their readings. But anyway, but I can always watch while I will look at the card while the reader is reading, and I can always get more messages for myself personally. And you can too. You don't have to be that intuitive or anything, but you can do it as well, okay? So it's kind of hard to hold it up here because I'm a little shaky, but let me read it to you. Six of Cups, you are being offered help in some way with a job or finances, and also could be a love connection for some. You have protection at this time from your guides or an angel, so go with your gut feeling on this one, okay? So just go with your gut feeling and take it as it pertains. So for some, it's like a love offering. Others, it could be a job offering, you know. So just whatever your situation is, and it's a general read, so it will be different for different people. All right. Let me see if I get anything else. You have this guard here, and that is why I said you're being protected. So, and I feel like it's from the spirit realm, because see, it's in black and white. Everything else is in color. So I see this as like your spirit guide or an angel watching out for you, all right? So it's very good, but you got all these cups lined up and ready to go, like, you know, ready to receive, okay? Okay, so that's your significator, and then this card is what crosses you, all right? Okay, so this is like your obstacles, okay? So you got the King of Swords, and I wrote cutting through red tape for a job for some, others cutting through BS with a relationship, and can be both for some as well. You have your guides and angels watching over you with this card as well. So, and I see that with the two birds up here. Things aren't set in stone quite yet, but you have butterflies, which means total transformation. Up on his throne there, you got butterflies up here. That means total transformation. Some of you have lost a job or are angry and super emotional. You're sitting on your throne, but you're outside your castle. So you're seriously contemplating your situation here. Things are a bit rocky, so just hang in there, because you are the king, right? You're the king. You can manifest anything you want right now. So don't ever doubt yourself. Don't ever doubt yourself. Okay, you know what? I think we should back up. I'm not used to doing a Celtic cross, and I've already rushed ahead of myself. So I wanted to pull the learning with the tarot. I'm so sorry, but let's just back up a minute. Let's go before we get too deep into it. Let's get the Five of Wands here. That was your overall feeling, right? So the overall feeling of the reading. So I apologize. Let's back up. I just got way ahead of myself. Okay, there it is right there. Oh, that's interesting. It was on the bottom. Okay. The key word is conflict. So you are having a conflict of sorts, right? And then you have Leo energy, and let me see what these cards say here. Saturn, responsibility and discipline. Responsibility and discipline. And let's look up this symbol here. And it's the I speak, which is the throat chakra. So you are speaking, right? You're speaking to these people about what you should do, and they're speaking to you about what you should do, okay? And you have no, I don't put a lot of stock in this just because it's a big reading, right? So anyway, you can keep track. Anyway, there's a no. So let's read this because you did get it up right. Conflict, fighting, arguments, rows, disagreements, struggle, opposition, battles, aggression, temper, clashing personalities / egos, strikes, chaos, disobedience, being defensive, territorial, and assertive. So take whatever words pertain to you there and leave the rest, because it will be different for different people, right? Okay, so that's your overall feeling, and we'll just set this aside because we don't need that anymore. And then the significator, you got the Six of Cups. Let's look for that. I love these cards though, but I just try not to learn them because it messes up my intuition, you know? I like to just stick with my intuition, I've decided. And I thought about trying to learn them, but I'd rather just do it like I've done it for over, you know, like 45 years now. I just rather just keep with the, you know, how I normally do it. Okay, so this says returning to one's roots is the key word. Returning to one's roots. And then you got Scorpio influencing you here. And I think this is the sun. Yeah, the sun, which is the conscious mind and the ego. That's what that symbol is there. Let's look up this one real quick. It's I love, which is the heart chakra. I love. So someone's loving you. You have a helper here, which is good to see. Okay, and it says children, childhood memories, past influences. So it could have to do with a family member or children, right? Nostalgia, reunions, playfulness, youthfulness, innocence, creativity, kindness, goodwill, simplicity, childishness, immaturity, sharing, gifts, charity, family, and support. Okay, so that's really good, right? Really good. Okay. And then this was, okay, now we're back where we should be. Let's look for the swords. King of Swords, that's right here. Oh, and what did I say? Oh, this card said yes if you're keeping track. So you got one no, one yes so far. Okay, and then we have, let's look. Okay, well this is Libra. Oh, the key word is truth. Truth. Libra. Let's look up this symbol. Here is Uranus, which is rebelliousness and revolution. And this is, I think, the IC, which is the third eye chakra. Okay? And you got it upright, so I'll read this to you. Structure, routine, intelligence, rational, logical, power, authority, strength, manners, conversation, discerning, detached, head over heart, an emotional, analytical man of authority who makes balanced judgments and gives excellent advice. And that is totally Taurus vibes to me. Taurus always gives really great advice. So you might have some, your helper in your life might have Taurus placements or might be a Taurus themselves, okay? Okay, so let's set this aside, and now we're back on track. So let's go with, okay, we got to turn the page. This is a lot to do with all these cards and then pulling all these, so just bear with me, guys. I'm not used to doing it this way, and if you do like it, I can probably get in a better routine. But if you do like these longer readings, let me know in the comments. Otherwise, I'll probably just go back to my 3 or 4 card reading or 5 card readings, all right? But if you like this, we'll keep going. Okay, so then this is what crowns you. And this is the best at what you can arrive at, but not yet yours. Not yours quite yet. So this is the best at what you can arrive at. Ace of Wands. Okay? And what, And what I wrote was, you have the biggest wand in the deck. Yay. Your wand has tons of growth. And wow, look at that. It's the biggest wand with the most growth. This is definitely regarding a new job, a new home, or possibly a new relationship. Could mean marriage for some. Also, travel is on your mind. You will eventually get everything you want, so hang in there, Taurus, hang in there. The tide is about to turn in your favor. All right, everything looks great. Okay, so let's look up Ace of Wands. Oh, here it is right here. Okay. And the key word is inspiration. Inspiration. And you got another yes. And let's look up these symbols. This is, Aries. That's Aries, and then Leo. I'm pretty sure this is Leo. Make sure. Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. So that's what's influencing you right now. Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. And then we'll look up this one. It's I know, which is the crown chakra. I know. And you got it upright, so I'm going to read this to you. You can pause that for a second if you want to read it yourself. Okay? All right. New beginnings, good news, physically starting something, creative spark, new initiative, finding new passion, enthusiasm, urgency, accepting a challenge, potential, talent, growth, action, travel, excitement, getting in the game. All right? How good is that? That's really good, right? It's fantastic. Okay, so let's put that aside, and then let's go back here to, this is what's beneath you, what you have to work with and can use at this time. Okay, and you got the Six of Swords. And I wrote, you can use all the help you can get right now, but there is definitely a male figure helping you to move to calmer shores. And you have a baby or a pet in tow as well that you are responsible for there, sitting next to you, right? You have been worried about, but really, there's no need to worry. There really is no need to worry. But I feel a very heavy feeling through almost this whole reading. But I think it's just I'm connecting to how you're feeling. And you're feeling a little pessimistic, just a little unsure, like you're just kind of at your wits' end sort of feeling. You have been worried, but really there is no need to worry. Just keep pushing forward, one step at a time. It may seem like the shore is far, far away, but it's not, and you will get there sooner than you think. So hang in there, guys. Hang in there. Look, the shore is right there. It's right there. But your head is down. Your head is down, and you're just like, oh, woe is me, and oh my God, and you're like stuck in like the trauma right now, but if you just lifted your head, you'd see that you're very close to shore. And look how smooth that water is. You're going away from rough waters. You're already into calmer water, but you're not looking up to see it. All right, that's how I see it. But you have this helper here. You've got this helper who's doing most of the work, I might add. Okay, so hang in there, guys. Hang in there. Okay, so let's look up this. I don't want to lose my place. Okay. Where are we? Swords, 6 of Swords. No, here it is right there. Okay, the key word is transition. See, you're transitioning. You're transitioning from the rough water to the calmer water. And there's Libra influencing you there. And Venus, which is your love and pleasure centers. And right now, you don't look like you're having much pleasure, okay? And this one is I love, and that's the heart chakra, okay? And you got a maybe. So I'll read this to you. You can pause it if you'd like, but I will read it to you right now. Calmer waters. See? Calmer waters. I just said that. Healing, progress, moving on, moving forward, things calming down, calm after a storm, overcoming hardship, relief, stability, escaping, running away, journeys, traveling, travel overseas, going on a holiday, feeling deflated. So you may feel like you want to run away and just, hide your head in the sand like an ostrich. But don't do it. You're already on your way. The universe has already worked it out. So all you have to do is keep the faith. That's all you have to do. Just keep the faith. Hang in there. Just hang in there. Okay? So, okay, now where are we now? Okay, we already did that, and this is what's behind you. You got the Queen of Swords. This is behind you. Past or almost past. So this is in your past, or it's almost to be in your past. You got the King and the Queen. So look, you got the King and the Queen of Swords. You rarely see this in a reading. Rarely. Okay, and look, you've cut the tether. You've cut it. You're moving on. Okay, so where are we now? Okay, keep looking and see if you see any other messages for yourself. Being tied to a situation, a job or relationship, you felt you would never overcome, but here you have cut your tether and ready mentally and physically to move on with your life in a way more positive way. Your butterfly transformation is almost over and clouds are clearing. So you have the butterflies and the clouds are clearing, and you have your guide or your angel up here watching over you, right over your crown chakra, I might add. You still have your guide or angel watching out for you here in this card too. So good for you, my friends. Yeah, good for you about that little guide or angel up here. I feel like it's definitely in the spirit realm, okay? And then let's go with Queen of Swords. Okay, and we have Libra, and this one is Uranus, which is rebellious and revolution. Did I read this already? No, I don't think so. Okay, and this is the IC, which is the third eye chakra. And astute is the key word, astute. And you got a yes. Okay, it says thought dominates feelings, perceptiveness, keen insight, fair judgment, right decisions. Now is the time to stand up for yourself and be clear about your wants and needs. One who has suffered loss or hardship, an intelligent, witty, analytical woman. And you've got another yes. Okay? Yeah, this is definitely talking about you. Okay, so let's set that aside. Okay. Oh, here, this goes here, and this goes here. Okay. And this is what's before you and coming into your present moment, you know, your present very soon. So you got the 5 of Cups there. And I wrote, you have 3 spilled cups, but you still have 2 full ones behind you. So put your focus on them, not the ones that are spilled. That's the past, so no use dwelling on what already happened. Raise your vibration, put on some music, dance around the house. Think of all the things you are grateful for at this moment. The past is only a stepping stone from the future. The past is only a stepping stone for the future, so absolutely no regrets. Just do your best for your near future. I'm feeling a real sadness, but you will be happy again soon, so stop worrying. Stop worrying. A line has, it's been drawn in the sand here. Yeah, been drawn in the sand. So there has been a line drawn in the sand here, right? There's like no going back. So if you lost a job, nope, there's no going back. If you lost a relationship, there's no going back because the line has been drawn, okay? So there are several changes in your life you just can't fix. What's done is done, but you have help and 2 full cups you're not even looking at. Worry and regrets won't help. You just have to pick up the pieces and move forward. And then you can get on that little, walk down there, get on the bridge, and go over to the castle. Cross that river of tears. Cross it. The tears are done. The tears are in the past. You need to raise your vibration and be looking upward and for better things, right? In your life, right? Okay, so let's get the Five of Cups. Oh, it's right here. And the key word is loss. And you have Scorpio influencing you, and Mars, which is action and energy. And this symbol is I speak, which is the throat chakra, right? Throat chakra. And you got another no. I just don't, whatever. Take it how it resonates. If you want to put meaning on it, you can. But for a bigger reading, I wouldn't put too much, meaning into the yes or no. Okay? It says sadness, loss, grief, despair, abandonment, guilt, remorse, regret, trauma, mourning, heartbreak, unwelcome change. Isn't all change unwelcome though? I think we're creatures of habit, and it's just hard to change. Even if we're trying to better ourselves, getting out of a bad situation, it's still hard to change because we're familiar with it, right? And if you go into the future, into like a new job, new relationship, that's not familiar at all. So it's scary, right? It's scary. But that's where growth happens. And we're here on this earth to grow, Okay, focusing on negative emotions, isolation, and loneliness. Definitely focusing on negative emotions here. Okay. So we'll set that aside. And it's all, it's so heavy. But it gets better. Don't worry. It's getting better and better. So don't worry. Okay, so this card is yourself and your attitude in relationship to the matter. And you got the Emperor. So you got the Queen, the King of Swords, and the Emperor. Really good. The Emperor, Taurus and Aries vibes here, which also equals to stubbornness, set in your ways. You have your walls up with this armor on and pissed off, but you want peace and things to work out. But you're like so, like, I feel all my muscles are tight. Like, you want peace, you want all these good things, but you're just like, oh, you're like tied up in a knot. That's how I feel. Rocky Mountains in the background there, but they are behind you and you are on solid ground. So please stop worrying. You are the king, you are the queen, and you are the emperor. So you really have nothing to worry about, my friends. You really don't. Let the universe and God work things out for you. Just, let the universe do its thing. Because the Rocky Mountain, you've already climbed the mountains. So it's behind you. So I think you could let the armor down. Just let yourself calm down and ease into this new life, okay? That's how I see this. Okay, so let's look up the Emperor. No, right here. This is a bigger stack. Okay, so you got the number 4. Oh, you got another yes. You got the number 4, so like 4 days, 4 weeks, whatever might mean something to you. And you got Aries, and what is this? Aries and Mars, which is action and energy. And let's look up this one, which is I have, and that's the root chakra right there. Okay. And I'll read this to you. I don't know if you can read that. Hold there for a second, and then you can pause it if you need to. And then you got it upright, so you can pause that if you want to read that, okay? Okay, so it says, I am my own authority. I have the will and the power to create my life structure. And yes, you do. I'm going to read it again. I am my own authority. I have the will and the power to create my life's structure. And you do. You do. So it says stability, structure, protection, authority, ambition, control, practicality, fearlessness, focus, discipline, logic, practical, exuberance, older man, stability, dependable, fatherhood, father figure. All right. Okay, guys. So it's better than you think it is. You know, it is. It's better than it feels right now. But just hang in there. Just hang in there, because soon you will figure out that it is going to get way, way better. Okay, so this is, you got the Knight of Pentacles for your house and your environment right now. And I wrote, still have your armor on, but seems calmer. Focused on one pinnacle to get you through this phase. So one job, prospect, one relationship, etc. You know, just take it as it resonates. You have all you need to succeed. So rest when you can, because you are going to be very busy soon enough. Okay? And that was just pretty straightforward. And you've got the little trees down here, which I still feel is your guides. Maybe one guide and one angel watching out for you, all right? Getting you to calmer shores, calming down, and you're calm. So everything is good, okay? Okay, so let's look up Knight of Pentacles. Right there. And you got routine is the key word. Routine. And you got Capricorn and what is this? Wrong one. Saturn, responsibility and discipline is this one. And let's look up this one. It's I love, which is the heart chakra. And you got another yes. Okay. And you got it upright, so you can pause it if you'd like, if you want to read it. Otherwise, I will read it to you. All right. But I want to get through this, so I don't want to, hold it up there too long, because it's going to be already at 38 minutes, okay? Patience, perseverance, unexpected sources of money or income. Oh, yay. Time heals all wounds. Reliable, patient, conventional, trustworthy, hardworking people. Someone who perseveres to reach a goal. Someone who perseveres to reach a goal. Okay, how good is that? Okay, so we're going to set that aside. We got 2 more cards to go. And this is going to be your hopes and fears. And, I have all the cards upright when I shuffle them. When they turn in reverse in the deck by themselves, that really means something, okay, to me. So I shuffle always, every time, upright, but this one turned. Okay? So we need to pay close attention to this. Okay, here, let me just write it up so you can see what it looks like. You are hoping for no more handouts, but fearing the worst isn't over yet. You want and need for these scales to be balanced as soon as possible. So that's what it looked like. So you don't want any more handouts. So maybe you've taken some handouts, whatever your situation is, but you're tired of it. You don't want any more handouts. You don't want to have to pay back more money and that sort of thing. You're wanting the scales to be balanced and I can't say that word, but you know what I'm saying. You want things to be right. Okay, so let's look up this. Okay, and the key word is generosity. We're learning with the tarot. Oh, you got another yes. So the yeses are ahead right now. And oh yeah, I don't know what I'm thinking. Oh, Taurus, you came into your own reading there, and you got the moon, which is feelings and instincts, and this is I love, which is the heart chakra. Okay, if you want to pause the video, you can, if you want to read it yourself, you can. Okay, but we're at 41 minutes, so I gotta keep going. Gifts, generosity, charity, donations, money, community, assistance, support, employment, sharing, kindness, wealth, prosperity, power, authority, control, investors, giving and receiving, gratitude, being valued, being well paid. Oh, being well paid. Look at that. Being well paid. So I think some of you are getting a job that's going to pay a lot better than your last job, okay? So see, nothing to worry about. Nothing to worry about, guys. No, don't worry. Just keep going forward. And enjoy your time off. Like, take a nap, whatever. Like, try to enjoy. Even though if you don't have money to spend, you can do things that don't cost money, right? And just try to enjoy your time off right now. If you've lost a job lately or you quit a job or something, okay? Okay, so the fourth card is what will come, and you got the Fool. So how good is that? Look, it's fantastic. Okay, I wrote, you will feel totally carefree. You took a leap of faith and it paid off. You got your feather in your cap. Look at the feather in your cap right there. You're dressed very well. You have everything in your knapsack that you and your little dog need. And the ice caps are behind you now. Sunshiny days, and may even be thinking of taking a vacation soon. So how good is that? So happy to see this card at the end of the reading for you, because you want for nothing in the future, and you will even have more than you thought. You will have it going on. So best of luck with your new job or your promotion or relationship or whatever it is that you've been putting effort into lately. Have confidence. Things will work out how they should. And congratulations, Taurus. I'm so happy for you. Just hang in there. You will get what you desire. Hang in there. Hang in there. You got this. You got this. Okay, let's look up the Fool. And this is the last card. We're at 44 minutes. I don't think you're supposed to go over an hour, and it would take like forever to upload. So, look, you got 0, starting over at 0, right? From the ground up. And let's see what this is. The symbol is Uranus, which is rebelliousness and revolution. And this one is I know, which is the crown chakra. I know. And there's the little side note that's usually on these major arcanas. And then there's this. If you want to read it yourself, you can pause it, all right? Okay, it says, it's time to embark on a brand new beginning. See? Time to embark on a brand new beginning. You're ground zero. Innocence, freedom, originality, adventure, travel, foolishness, carelessness, idealism, youth, spontaneity, lack of commitment, and new beginnings. And you got a maybe. So you got a couple of maybes. I think you had several yeses and a couple of no's. So if you're interested in that, all right, guys, that's gonna be your reading. And if you want me to do it this way again, let me know, and I can get in a better, sequence of how to do it. But for right now, it's just pulling a lot of cards, a lot more than I'm used to. But I wanted to give you a full reading. I was just guided this month to do a Celtic cross, so I hope you enjoyed it. And best of luck for you, Taurus, and I will say a prayer, all right? And things are going to be fine. Don't worry. Stop worrying. Stop worrying. Enjoy whatever time you have right now off, and just, just take it easy. It's going to be fine. Everything's going to work out, all right? All right, guys. Have a great month, and I'll see you next time. All right. Bye-bye. And give me a thumbs up. Okay. Thank you. Bye-bye.